everyone, and welcome back to Where in the Herd is Tiffany. On today's video, we are going to be talking about hues of HBCUs, and specifically, we are going to be talking about book signing, okay? So if you're about to publish a new book and you want to do a book signing, then stay tuned. Let's go. Hi, my name is Tiffany Hurd, and I am the author of Hues of HBCUs. If you are an alumni like me that went to Howard University or any other HBCU, if you're part of the Divine Nine, I'm a Zeta. If you are on your way to an HBCU, then this book is for you. This is what the book looks like. We have an activity on this side, and then we have a coloring page on this side. This is 200 pages of pure information about HBCUs and the HBCU experience. Make sure you get your copy, Hues of HBCUs.
While I was at Howard, student council president of the School of Social Work, went to South Africa, went to Chicago to volunteer, was a part of the homecoming committee. So at Howard, I feel like you really need to get involved on campus. What's her middle name?
She don't have a middle name, so
Okay.
just a W.
I was like, because most people, they'll have, yeah, like my grandma name that lived her, she's Addie Mae. You know, that's how they used to have like, like two double names.
All her sisters, like Ada B, Betty Lou.
Exactly.
Did you want a candy apple?
Here.
But this one's for you though, right?
I have a soda.
Okay, I got it stolen.
Did you get an Oreo cookie? It is so hot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, I'm like, now. Here, come on, mommy. Let's put your shirt on. Hues of HBCU, HBCU, HBCU. Woo! High five. Taylor, high five.
Number one tip is ordering your books. If you do not have books, you do not have a book signing. So make sure you order them, I would say, a month in advance. You're doing this for multiple reasons. You want to make sure that you get the books in a timely manner, because when you are ordering through Amazon, if that's how you're publishing, Amazon has fulfillment centers literally all over the US. So just because you live in a certain area, I live in California, doesn't mean that my fulfillment is coming from California. Another thing is sometimes, Amazon messes up. I haven't had this issue, but I had a customer who said, hey, Tiffany, look it, I have another book mixed in with your book. So you would hate to order 100 copies and something is wrong with them. So definitely make sure you order in advance. Tip number 2, this is kind of optional, but this is what I did. I actually ordered a lot of branded items. And when I say branded items, I'm going to give you an example. So you already saw the cover of my book again, which is this right here. So what I decided to do, because it's a color and activity book, I decided to order branded pencils, right? They're nothing but regular coloring pencils inside, but this right here has the cover of the book on it. And so I will tell you that when my guests walked in for the books and they were like, oh my gosh, she has colored pencils, she has this. They were super excited, and I kid you not, almost everybody just went ahead and bought the coloring pencils. I also have regular pencils that people just bought along with the order. I also ordered these stickers. This is magnets, I'm sorry, but I do have stickers. And I ordered these from Sticker Mule. So all of these stuff, people just kind of just bought all at one time. So branded was a very good idea for this book for me. So try it out. Number 3, I would definitely say order banners. I have the very tall banner, came out really nicely. Now, the person I work with was a different story, but the actual banner itself came out really nice. On the banner, you usually put like a picture of the book, your name, information on how they can find you. I actually even saw another banner size that I would order for next time, and it was a very small banner. And on this particular banner, you could put on the table, and on that information, you could put a QR code, you could put how to pay, you could do all those different things. So definitely order your banners. You can also do banners to put on your table. You can get a banner to put in back of you. So those banners are important. It's very good for visibility. And when people see those banners, they're kind of looking like, hey, what's going on? So definitely make sure you order those banners. I think I paid almost $200. They can be expensive, but it's worth it and it lasts for a long time. Number 4 tip, I would get snacks, okay, or a candy dish, or water at the least. So I decided to go a little bit further. I actually got like kind of a mini dessert table. I had candy apples, Oreos, and cake pops. And what was cool about it was I actually branded it to where like the stickers of the book were on the apples or on the pop cake. So you don't have to be extra like me, but that's what I did for myself. I also had salad and wraps and chips and all that kind of stuff. You do not have to go all out, but I think it's nice, especially because they were there for a minute. So I want them to feel comfortable. So you can decide to do that or not. Or if you say I don't want to do any of that, just put some candy out there. Just a little gift. Which was funny because my aunt said, are you selling these? It looks so nice. You know, it looks expensive. I'm like, no, I'm not selling. This is for free for the guests. And it's kind of like you're giving them something because they're supporting you at the book signing. Now, y'all, I'm going to stop counting because I know I'm going to forget the count. We're just going to go with these tips. But the next one that I'm going to say is bring your pen. You are going to be signing stuff, so you can actually bring multiple pens. And I will say, along with the pens to bring, I will say sticky notes, okay? And when I say sticky notes, the reason why I saw this tip online was because it's hard to spell people's name. So if somebody's name is Bonquisha, for example, how the heck do you spell that? If they have the sticky note, they can put who they wanted to, and you don't have to keep asking them to spell it. You can just literally look down at your sticky note, or if there's a special saying that they want, then you can also have that as well. So remember, pens and sticky notes. The next tip is to find a location. Where are you gonna have this book signing at? I had my book signing at a co-working space. Shout out to all co-working in Inglewood. And it was great because it actually had multiple rooms. So it served multiple purposes for the signing and then the Q&A. So it was really cool. So when you're looking for your location, make sure that there's parking. Look for something low cost, right? Because honestly, you don't know how many books you're gonna sell. So make sure it's low cost. Ask a church that may be available location. You could do it at a park. You could do it at your local bookstore. You could do it at a Barnes & Noble. The world is your oyster to choose a location, but make sure that it is a practical place for you and your guests. So now you got your books, your supplies are coming in, you got a location. The next thing that you need is to tell people about the event. How are they going to know about it? There are several ways you can do this. One of the ways is to post on social media. So utilize Facebook. They have Facebook stories and they have posts. And the cool thing about Facebook is people start to share your posts. So that means other people can see it as well, which happened to me. If you are on TikTok, make sure you use TikTok. TikTok is a place where people are sharing, reposting, liking, talking. So definitely utilize that. Also, of course, utilize Instagram. Instagram has reminders you can put on your posts. You can put stories, you can share. There's so much that you can do on the Instagram app as well. And I will say, do not forget things like LinkedIn, okay? LinkedIn is a great networking place. Quick story about networking that worked for me. LinkedIn. I actually posted the flyer on LinkedIn, and I had an old coworker who commented and said that she was coming. Mind you, I hadn't seen her in years. And the cool thing about it was that she actually showed up and came. And the even cooler part about it is that she came through and ordered so many books, y'all. She ordered 100 books, 100 pencils, 100 stickers. So I say all that to say that LinkedIn works. That one flyer I posted on LinkedIn resulted in my biggest sale ever. So definitely utilize social media because it's free. And the biggest one, old-fashioned, a word of mouth. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell a person. I work out every week, and so I told somebody who worked there, hey, can you show up? And I didn't give her a flyer or anything. She literally remembered in her head all of the information I came, and she showed up. So definitely make sure you're telling everybody. I will say the one thing that I did not do really well was I didn't text message people. So although you're putting stuff on social media, sometimes people don't see stuff. They may miss your post. They may forget about it, but an actual one-on-one text may allow for more people to come, right? Because they'll say, I didn't see the post. So definitely make sure you're actually sending out those individual texts, or literally get on the phone and calling people and say, hey, can you please show up? Okay, so now you are at the book signing. Another way you want to be prepared is you want to be able to actually go through your book. If you have a traditional book, read a couple pages from your book. If you have a coloring activity book, talk about some of the topics in your book. There's so many ways that you can do this, but you want to make sure that people are just not coming for a signing and leaving. You want to tell them more about the book, get them hyped up, and just let them be aware of what your book is actually about. So be prepared for that. So this one is a huge one because a lot of people have issues asking for help. For a book signing, you need help. I'm going to tell you that now, hands down. You are only one person and you are the author. So your main focus is to tell people about your book and interact with your customers, right? The person that you are going to ask for help for is they're going to help take payments, okay? I cannot take payments and talk about the books and talk with people. Another thing that you may have them do is cleanup. You need a setup and a cleanup crew. It is a lot to bring stuff in, take stuff down. So make sure you have somebody helping you out with that. Another huge thing is you need a camera person, okay? And camera person literally means like somebody with their iPhone taking pictures with everybody that gets the book and just getting like some B-roll. So shout out to my cousin. At the end, everybody left. She was just taking like footage of me sitting at the tables and of us, me and my mom doing like a dance. So these are people that you need that's going to help you. And think about those things because a lot of times you're missing out on stuff. So definitely make sure you are asking for help for your event. Let's talk about payment. This is very important because you put a lot of hard work into your book. You want to make sure that you're getting paid. So I would say make sure you have various options to pay. So PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, card reader, anything that you don't want nobody to say, oh, I can't purchase anything because I don't have the method of payment that you take, okay? I will say make sure you have a sign already ready with the prices because they're going to ask the same question. How much is it? How much is how much? And you're just going to point to the signage. You're going to refer to whatever the price is and the different ways that you can pay. We just printed something out on the computer and taped it up. Or I was telling you earlier about the banner. Or you can have a QR code linking it straight to your payment methods as well. And along with that payment methods, people are going to pay for cash, especially if you know you have uneven prices. Like these pencils were $6 or $7, so that's uneven dollars that I needed. So make sure that you have enough change going into it. So make sure you go to the bank to make sure you have your 5s, your 1s, your 20s. Some people may come with a bigger bill. Hopefully they come with nothing bigger than a 50, but you just never know. So be prepared for that as well. And my last tip for the day, this is probably one of the biggest ones, is to really make sure that you enjoy yourself, you are having fun, and try not to be disappointed. I know. It is very difficult when you don't have people coming out or you don't get enough sales or maybe the day is just not going right. it's okay. Make sure you're having fun with it. If you are pray before you go and be like, Lord, please protect my face. Let me be excited if they come in late, if they don't come at all. I just want you to enjoy yourself. This is a big accomplishment. Whether people come out to the book signing or not, you are literally an author of a book. So I want you to pat yourself on the back for that and pat yourself on a successful book signing. It is a successful book signing. If you have a book, if you have a venue, if you get people out, that is a successful event, no matter the money. So tell me if I missed any tips. Let me know what you've done on your book signing and go out and enjoy.